Best books on covert narcissism. Here are top best 5. The Covert Passive-Aggressive Narcissist by Debbie Mirza is honestly one of the most eye-opening books I've come across on hidden emotional abuse. What I love about it is how clearly it breaks down the subtle traits of covert narcissism, things that are so hard to spot but so important to understand. The book gives practical checklists, real-life examples, and even guidance for healing, which makes it not just informative but empowering. If you've ever felt confused or drained in a relationship and couldn't figure out why, this book brings clarity and hope. I highly recommend it to anyone looking to recognize toxic patterns and move toward a healthier future. The Covert Narcissist by Dr. Teresa J. Covert is such a powerful and insightful read. What makes this book stand out is how it shines a light on the most subtle and dangerous form of narcissism, the kind that often goes unnoticed but leaves deep emotional scars. I love how clearly it breaks down the myths about narcissists, shows the hidden tactics coverts use, and most importantly, offers guidance for recovery and healing. It's not just about recognizing the problem, it's about giving you the tools and clarity to move forward. I highly recommend this book to anyone seeking answers and freedom from toxic relationships. Rethinking Narcissism by Dr. Craig Malkin is a smart, compassionate read that changed how I think about narcissism. I love how Malkin ditches the stereotypes and shows narcissism as a spectrum, which makes the topic both less scary and more useful. The book pairs engaging case stories with clear, practical steps for spotting unhealthy patterns and protecting your relationships. If you want nuance, solid psychology, and real tools to cope or grow, this is a must-read I highly recommend. The Wizard of Oz and Other Narcissists by Eleanor D. Payson is such an insightful and practical guide for understanding one-way relationships. What I really like is how the author uses the Wizard of Oz metaphor to make a complex topic simple and relatable. The book doesn't just explain the manipulative patterns of narcissists, it also gives clear tools to protect yourself, set boundaries, and start healing. With real examples and easy-to-follow steps, it's both eye-opening and empowering. I highly recommend it for anyone wanting clarity and strength in dealing with toxic dynamics. Disarming the Narcissist by Wendy Behari is such a practical and eye-opening guide for anyone dealing with difficult, self-absorbed personalities. What I love is how the book goes beyond just describing narcissism, it actually gives you tools to communicate effectively without losing your voice. The author explains their mindset in simple, relatable terms, then shows how empathy and boundaries can help you avoid endless power struggles. It's compassionate, easy to follow, and filled with strategies that truly work. I highly recommend this book if you want clarity, strength, and healthier ways to handle toxic dynamics.